right, some football action here. Early morning before heading off to work. Sun's out after a few days of rain. Perfect time for some semi-final CFL football. So yeah, using Downeys final score Canadian football game. And here we are set up. I'm almost finished getting the ratings. So just got to finish off here. We're looking at the K for Toronto and H for Ottawa. All right. Just want to look at we'll look at week 18 standings here in my 1989 replay. And I just wanted to compare them to the actual standings just to see how close they were. So in my replay, in the East, I had Hamilton finishing first at 12-5-1. And in reality, it was 12-6. So yeah, really close there. Toronto finishing second, 8-10. And in my replay, 7-11. Ottawa in third at 4-13-1. And they were tied with Winnipeg at 4-13-1. But Ottawa had the tiebreaker there in win-loss record. So they actually finished in third. And in reality, Winnipeg actually went 7-11. So not sure what happened there. They played horrible during my replay. And Ottawa ending up 4-14, and in my replay was 4-13-1. So you know the standings are really close there, other than Winnipeg. And we have a different result here in mind. Like Ottawa makes the playoffs and Winnipeg doesn't. So let's look at the West. Edmonton in my replay 16-2, and in reality 16-2. Saskatchewan in my replay finishing second at 11-7, and in reality they finished third 9-9. Calgary finished in reality 10-8, but in my replay they went 7-11 and they're out of the playoffs. And BC finishing third 9-8-1, and in reality they were out of the playoffs at 7-11. So yeah, interesting how it goes. Fairly close, but it's kind of cool how it, as the season progresses, you see the games going on, and yeah, it's just really interesting running these types of replays. It's kind of like what if scenarios, right? But okay, so let's just get down to it here. Got my charts ready. Don't have my dice ready here, so just give me a sec. All right, we're gonna play the West semi-final first. BC at Saskatchewan. BC with the P rating, Saskatchewan with the Q rating, so very close here. Their records are pretty close to 11-7 and 9-8-1. And let's just look. In reality, it was Saskatchewan at Calgary, and in this replay, it's BC at Saskatchewan. And we all know what happened in '89 with Saskatchewan making the run and winning the Grey Cup. So let's go here. We're rolling on the P chart in quarter one for BC. So we're just using this one chart here. So I'm looking at blue die first. We're looking at a 43 on the P chart. 43, 7 points for BC. Saskatchewan on the Q chart, blue die first. Oh, 12. Q 12. That's it's a one asterisk. This happens to me every time. I'm like, what does the one asterisk mean? Now I have to look up the rules here. It's good safety, but I think we got to make a second roll. Resolving games. When one star is revealed, roll a single die. If it's 1, 2, or 3, they scored a point. Okay, if it's a 1, 2, or 3, they scored a single. Yeah, it's a 1, they score a single. So at the end of the first quarter, the BC Lions 7, Saskatchewan Roughriders 1. Quarter 2, BC with a 41. 41 on the P chart is looking at another 7 points. BC up 14-1. Saskatchewan 31 on Q, 31, 6 points. All right, it's 14-7. Only down by one major. Saskatchewan at home. The fans are getting a little antsy there. And yeah, let's hit into the second half. BC, with a 44. P44. Oh, it's a BQ result. We got to go to the big quarter chart. which is right here. And we're looking at a 64. And 64 is a modifier -2. So we have to go back and roll on this at a -2. BC is P. -2 is rolling on the N chart now. 12 on the N chart is a single, potentially. No, they get 0 points. So it's the BQ chart. They call it the 0 points. They call it the big quarter chart, but it could also be the bad quarter chart, depending on what rolls there, because some of the values, some of the scores are big and some are like 0 or just, modifications. But okay, so nothing there for Saskatchewan's defense coming up big. And okay, Saskatchewan, what do you got here for third quarter? 52 under Q, 52, 10 points. So they pull ahead in quarter 3, 17-14. The 13th man is doing its work. BC, what do you got for us the fourth quarter here? 25, P 25. Let's see, that's 6 points. And so we're looking at BC 20, Saskatchewan 17. They need at least a field goal. Okay, Saskatchewan. Okay, 13th man, get roaring. 33 under the Q chart. 33, 7 points. Saskatchewan with the win. We're looking at BC 20 for the final. BC 20. Saskatchewan. What's that? 24-20. A close game. BC starting out early and Saskatchewan pulling it out in the end with some good defense. Okay, there you go. Saskatchewan heading to the Western final. Okay, let's play out the Eastern semifinal. Ottawa with the H rating and Toronto with the K rating. So could be a little lower scoring, but we'll see. Ottawa, what do you start off with here? 53, good roll. H 53. H touchdown for Ottawa. Good start for them. And 55. K 55. That's also 7 points. Oh, just on the cusp of 10. So after one quarter, it's Rough Riders 7, Argonauts 7. 4-2. Oh, 62. Good roll. H 62. 7 points. Again, another touchdown for Ottawa. Toronto with a 16. K 16. 0 points. Ottawa defense coming up big. So in both instances, the away team taking the lead. Rough Riders 14, Argonauts 7. Here we go. Quarter 3. 41 for Ottawa, H 41. And that's 6 points. Ottawa doing fairly well after having Winnipeg and Ottawa with 4-13-1. Actually, Ottawa had a pretty good season, especially early on. 21. That's a K 21. 21. 3 points. All right, after 3 quarters. Ottawa 20, Toronto 10. Toronto's going to have a big quarter and a big defensive push here. 31, Ottawa. H 31. 3 points. Ooh, this might be out of reach for Toronto. The Argos in trouble here. And a roll of 30. 35. K 35. 6 points. So the final score is 14-20. Ottawa Rough Riders 23. Toronto Argonauts 16. Ottawa pulling off the upset. The 4-13-1 team upsetting the 8-10 Argos. So okay, cool. That's it. That's semifinals. We're looking at in the East, Ottawa. It will be in Hamilton. And Saskatchewan will be in Edmonton. Okay, good. Looking forward to that one. See you then.